I want to talk real quickly about the Nite Ize Camjams. I talked about it real briefly in my bug out bag video, and I want to show you a little bit why I love these things so much for making ridge lines. Sit tight. Hey, what's going on? It's Matt. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to talk about the Nite Ize Camjams. I want to show you these guys on how easy it is to make a ridge line in a really quick situation. I've got about 8 or 9 of these. I'm only going to need one of them, believe it or not. And they actually come in 2 different styles. The first style is the XL model. It's a little bit beefier. And the way that these things work is you put your cordage through here and it filters down and these lock and it locks in place, and you can tighten it really super easily. So it's really easy to make a ridge line, a very taut ridge line with this. And then the other model they have, which is less expensive, is just kind of a base model. It's a little bit more flimsy. I don't use these for making ridge lines. I actually use these for putting, for kind of making a tarp taut. And I've got some paracord with me. There are some trees right there, and I think I'm going to do a ridge line in between those 2 spots. But the first thing you're going to want to do when you're making a ridge line with this stuff is you're going to want to make a bowline. And if you're not familiar with a bowline, I'm going to do one real quickly for you. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but you're going to fold it over. You're going to fold this over. You're going to take this through. You're going to take that through. Then you're going to pull tight. And what a bowline is, it's a loop, okay, that you can stick one end through. And the reason why this is good is because the loop will never move. It's not a slip knot. In a real situation, you can actually make a ladder doing a ton of bowlines out of just rope. Okay. Now I've cut a pretty long hank of paracord that's going to go for the ridge line. Gotta love when stuff gets tangled in this stuff, right? So, first things first, you're gonna flip this around, and this is the side that's got the bowline on. This tree is super round, probably should have picked a better tree. Okay, so you've got your bowline right here, and on this side, you're gonna take the other end of the paracord, put it through the bowline, and then tighten it down. Work it up the tree if you have to. Mine fell down a little, but keep working it through. Pull it tight. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Take your other side. Wrap it all the way around. Okay, this is where these things come in really handy. So I'm just going to hold this up with my other arm, but as you can see, this is going to go through here like that. Wrong side. You'll see the indentation. This goes through here. Pull this through. Clip this line on that. Pull it super tight. Keep pulling it tight. Keep pulling it tight. And that cam jam will lock it. And that is very taut. And it took very little to do. And it won't come down. This is actually a really good height for a tarp. So that's how this really works. So the line won't go backwards, but you can continue to pull it this way, and that cam will let it go through. So I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see this. So it gets looped around on this side, fed through. That's not going anywhere. You can see how taut it is. And on the other side, it's just a bowline fed through, and you got a ridge line. And to loosen it, just click it down and it'll start clicking back. Take the beaner off right there, slide it out. Oh, almost fell. Slide it out. And then now you don't have a ridgeline anymore. Yeah, so thanks for being patient with that video. I don't know, I hope I got all of it, but these things are really, really super handy for camping, for whatever it may be. You really do need to know the bowline. It's really a universal knot. It is applicable in a lot of situations, specifically for using these. You can get these on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. I keep these in my camping bag. I keep these in my survival kit, my bug out bag like you saw, and I have a ton of them. The XLs are more expensive than the cheaper ones. I'll put links to both down below. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful in making a quick ridgeline with the Nite Ize Cam Jam.